started stopping the recording there a second ago. I fortunately have suffer from chronic migraine, so I have to try to balance that with what I'm doing here. But I took some medicine, should feel hopefully better in a little bit. For now, I feel good enough, and honestly, this is gonna be a good distraction while I'm feeling a little better. I'm gonna grab my glasses real quick. Oh. Yeah, I've always wanted to share my strategies in this game with people. I love this game so much, and I have never had really any friends that like to play it, and this is one of my top, which is silly, but if you had to look at all the games we've ever played and you put this up there, it's one of my top. It might be close to the top we've played. So I'm happy I get to at least try sharing it here. That's kind of the hope of this. Is that I'll it's a way for me to share it. Who knows? Maybe I'll eventually get some friends that want to play. Alright, splitting the army once again. We're gonna do anything below 120 goes in one side to reheal. I think we have plenty of people above 120. Yeah, that's enough. Just cover the walls. I get you guys on the walls. We got a lot more experienced guys though, probably from that last fight. Push you right there, and the 130 unit there. And this side will drop these guys. And this side the 126 or the 130. It gives me enough to hold the front. And then on the back, we'll once again throw somebody with the 98 guy. I'm always kind of looking for the smaller guys to throw on the back. Just because we don't really want them to, if I need reinforcements, to have to rush in. We actually got some smart people. If I'm gonna pull reinforcements, I'm less likely to pull the guys on the wall. If I keep my weakest guys on the wall, then I'm not super likely to need them for reinforcements. You guys are in separate group, and I guess this front group is the walls. Back group is the group that can reinforce them. All right. Similar setup, it's the same setup. This thing keeps getting hit. I hope I need to figure out how I can keep it alive long enough to if I can keep it alive long enough to actually upgrade the fort, because it's been kind of it doesn't really last too long. All right, I'll come in the middle. Don't see anybody over there, but right. Do we see anything? There. Okay, come in the middle. Come in right. You're not supposed to be there. It's okay though. I'll throw you guys on this side. You guys can come right here. Put you guys there. Still no one. You guys come over here. That's right, I forgot. There's the Katanakachi fight. For whatever reason, I didn't really mentally check what they had in mind. That's okay though. Yeah, they're taking this one. I'm not gonna try to hold it. Are those the Katanakachi? Over here, matchlock, line. It is. All of their melee. Okay, take it out. You know, I don't care. Those guys know what they want. Put you guys there. Put you guys here.
Your tower is gone, sir.
So put you guys here. That's alright, they all won't go for there. They actually make this bit easier. Some shots on them. Alright. They all gonna start climbing? Or we're gonna climb? What are they doing? Alright, they're shooting for now. Let's pull Levy out to try to hit these guys. Get over there. Alright, I think this is gonna go well. I don't think they're gonna be able to last very long. They're up against my best, you know. Alright, everybody's guard mode. Yeah, this happens a lot. Just gonna try again. Are they broken? They're broken. Finally in range of something, though. That's why it's always important to get your guys rally. Is that not working? Inspire. There we go. Now the guy's taking some damage. Kachi, you're fine. Where do you put this guy in that line? Please don't start running. There's ninjas? Oh, yeah, they're ninjas. Okay. Well, they lost the Levy infantry. Yeah. Now we knew that was coming. Here. This is gonna be bad. Where are you at? Okay. It's fine. Okay, broke him. Another guy group up here. They're broken. You're out. Alright, cool. Did not fight that many. Let's get you back up top. Yeah, these pistol cavalry are actually really good because you saw what they did there. They were able to shoot them. They can't provide a lot of firepower. They can't provide a lot of firepower, but they can in short bursts. You know, so they only killed 30, but they killed those 30. Those are the 30 that climbed the wall, got up top, avoided getting shot, or falling down, and then fought us. So those 30 were an important group of 30. And they killed by spear levy. Okay. Increasing length. Have a Nagasaki revolt. One of the really cool things is that was his his army, and so he doesn't have anybody in there. Oh, we got an upgrade. Nice. Oh, this is the defensive guy, right? We're gonna do both these. Just make sure he's the defense guy. Yeah, that's the comptroller. That's defense boy. Ooh, 5%. That's 5% punishment. That's really good. There we go. Put them back in the village. I'm just gonna put you with the army. That gives me a free army buff. Same with. Actually, throw all 3 of you guys in the army. Let's wait on you. And we'll move the spy and Geisha out of here. Okay. That building again. It's gonna be great when I can find a loot out of the spot. You know, after they rebel, I think we can repair this wall. Okay. Why do this to me? Well, it's luckily it's a free. He failed. Okay, cool. That's a free foreign general we get. We can pull him out. Okay, cool. I was worried about losing a card, but we did not lose anything. Everyone's still fine. And we're working on the hospital right now. We got the building upgrade going. It might take a very long time though, if this game's anything to go by. Yeah, there's something. One thing I'll probably end up doing is if I get a place that's like non-stop getting hit, it could be a good idea to just like stop doing anything with it. You know, like let it kind of fall to ruin. And let them bomb as much as they want. We're doing mill right now. Wait. So we're not building that many mill buildings. All right, let's get you to stop going. Oh my god, dude. You up. Okay, cool. It's not. We still have enough to. You know, they don't seem to care that much about the fort being. Huh. Thought that was. I thought I had that fort being built. Maybe I canceled it for money. I don't remember. Nice. Free foreign veteran. Okay, let's send you. Nope. The spy in the unit. And we'll just move you. Yeah, that 5% replenishment is actually really nice. Oh crap, we forgot.
Yes, my lord.
We'll just put you right here.
Forgive me. My sword for you, my lord.
You have to stand right over here.
Ready for order.
And we'll send in the comptroller and help.
Destination reached.
Okay. Should we build a few new units? No, we can't, because they... Well, actually, I'm going to go and try, because I'm curious if we're going to upgrade it. That means they'll, like, come out fine. These will stop rebelling, which is super nice. Yeah, no, I don't know if we need the foreign veteran here. They're never attacking this spot. Let's get him out. This spot has never once come under attack.
A nice glass of champagne.
It's empty. Everybody leaves. Stay there for now. Stick with training. Grab that. I guess we'll grab ammunition. Because next turn we're getting... I'm thinking this... We don't need that. That's actually really good. Plus 10 accuracy. What does this give us? Minus 15% upkeep. That 10 accuracy is kind of intense. So if we got the 10 accuracy, we'd be going... we'd have to forego something. Artillery. So we got this, then we get 3 next time. So it'd be 1, 2. I guess we could always dump it into this. 1, 2, 3. This gives them better, this gives better, like, training, but, you know, training might already be good enough. I feel like that accuracy is just really strong. So, I don't have anything else is super helpful. No, that's also... I'm trying to think in my mind if there's anything I should have skipped. And... probably that. Because if I would have gone this instead... Yeah. So that's kind of the idea next time, is just skip that. Because we could just get... we can get these 2 on the bottom, which are... This is better than that by a lot. Okay, but we'll add ammunition. Which is not a very good buff, but it's fine. Move you over here. Move the Geisha over here. Next turn he's getting a Citadel upgrade. Okay. Yeah, they probably bombed them all. Alright. Just end turn. And here for next turn. See if they attack us from anywhere. I don't think they have enough troops for it. They're just gonna kind of shoot at us, I think. Yeah, if you were doing like a serious match that wasn't... Alright. And this is a real fight. I mean, that... that Armstrong gun's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt really, really bad. There's no way around that. You guys are gonna start being able to see the flaws in the strategy. It's the flaws in any siege defense strategy. This issue is kind of bad when it comes to what do you do about the Armstrong guns. And the answer is there's not much we can do. A positive to this siege, though, I don't need any of these units. If I lose any cards here, I'm not mad. The spears aren't really a threat. The big threat is the Armstrong guns. Kyoto police are somewhat of a threat. These Armstrong guns aren't going to be able to join the fight. They're gonna. One thing that's super likely this fight is because they have these cannons. These are the ones that bug out the most. The chance of this fight, like having to fast forward through, it's pretty high. Okay. See how it goes. It's a nice fortress, nice and upgraded. Oh, I think the other place actually did get upgraded. I think I had upgraded to a castle, because this shouldn't be a citadel yet, unless it is. But I think this is a castle, and so the other place might have just gotten a castle. That's why it's not fully upgraded yet, which is great. I mean, if it's castle, that's really helpful. Let's see what we got. Yeah, this next burn down will be a few things I'll be able to do economically. I'll probably, especially my back provinces, we're going to start reducing the amount of troops I have in each province. Just so that we can afford a better frontal army. And more income. Okay, you guys come back here. Come back here. Look how built out these places get. Like, this just seems so random over here. Alright. Strategy. So the strategy here, it's going to be very similar to the strategies in other places, with one pretty big exception. And that's, we're going to be absolutely everywhere. He's going to be shooting at us constantly. And so, there's not a solution to it. The solution to it is to put your men on the wall and let them die. There's nothing else you can do. You put them on the wall, let them shoot them until they blow that section of the wall up, and then you stay on the wall. You don't get off the wall. And what that gives you is the ability, once they blow the wall up, you can just kind of ignore them. I mean, you're gonna take really high losses, but that's just kind of the name of the game. There's not much you can do about it. Okay, let's maybe move you over a bit. There we go. Same with you guys. And that's going to be a big advantage of spreading ourselves out, is they'll target certain sections of the walls. Actually, I think I'm just going to do standard strategy. We're going to just hold this middle. With the difference being, we're just going to comply more. I was going to spread out, but it requires a lot of micro, and I don't really need to do it. So, instead, same strategy. Hold the middle. He's gonna at some point in time shoot and hit somebody. Our plan is to figure out who he's going to hit. So, the trick here is to have our units spread out. They're going to be over here somewhere. So, we need to figure out who he's going to hit. I'll just keep you guys over here. You still want to have them all clustered on top of each other. And the daimyo will also just kind of be over here, I think.
Y'all ready to defend, sir?
There they are. Everybody get behind the wall. Keep behind the Tenshu. You use Tenshu as cover, which is the best plan. What are we shooting at? No, get off the wall. There you go. They're shooting at. You guys off the wall for a second. What I want to do here is use the walls to cover a bit. You can try to blow the walls down. Once the wall is destroyed, it'll provide us with plenty of defensive space. So that wall over here is 100%. Let's take the fort wall on this side. Wall is still 0. Everyone's dropped that side. Okay. 69. There's nobody in that wall, right? Yeah, stay on. You might have having to man the wall. I want to wait a bit longer. I don't think it's worth shooting him if I can't man this wall. You know, we should put this guy where he's most used, which is over here. Go behind the building there. Where reinforcements coming from? Back. Okay. Get out.
Your tower is gone, sir.
What were they shooting at? They could really hit it? Okay. Okay. They're just trying to take out all the towers now. I don't know why they're not using the Armstrong cannons anymore. Wait a bit longer. We don't need to get here right away. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing over there. Tell you why they're not shooting though. Yeah, once the walls are destroyed, they can't destroy them anymore. So they just kind of, at that point, will just kill your troops that are there, which does suck, but they won't kill them fast enough. One cannon is not going to be able to wipe them out fast enough. Alright, get on the wall. It's time. Sorry if you die. No, I didn't want that for you, but it's taking its time. Everybody in the wall. There we go. Finally. Yeah, if they get wiped, they just get wiped. I'm not about that. I'm gonna send him around side and see if he gets targeted. Because we would definitely want to try to keep these guys up. I don't know if they'll target him. They usually target whatever the most valuable unit is. So like you had a Katana Kachi, that's who they target, which is pretty useful. But in this case, since we're not doing, none of our units are that valuable, it means there's not really anybody who's like worth. They're just gonna kind of indiscriminately shoot at us. Probably. I don't know why they're not shooting right now. But the strategy you saw me use where you just wait, that's like all you can do. There's nothing else you can do to make them any better. Okay, look, he was just grouping up for like a large frontal assault. If we can break this side, then we can turn our attention to the left here, which is where the fighting's going to be at. I think the small cannons ran out of ammo, though. Those guys don't generally stop shooting. So I think they're out. I just spear Levy. They're such a bad unit. I could make use of them if I had them. They are kind of a shit unit in this game mode. Unlike Yari Ashigaru, who are amazing, Spear Levy just kind of suck. So they're all breaking for the most part. Okay, yeah, they're all breaking. Still on the wall. Put you on the wall. Let's get you over here. General on this side. Get you guys back. Yeah, I love how they're running around the top here. A lot of them are really tired, which is gonna make this kind of easy. Their only real threat was the cannon. That's it. Nothing else here is even a problem. Good, please. Eh, they're just not that threatening. The police aren't really dangerous. Yeah, I just kind of ignoring them because they are going to come in front of the round, but they're not going to be effective. Why don't you guys come over here? Try to pull them in. We can pull some of them back a bit. That'd be useful. Guys are still going. Still trying to do it. This one's out of bullets again. Yeah, you want to get all your troops moved early, because you can see how when I tried to put them back on the wall, they didn't. They looked unable to do it. You want to try to get all you guys moved early. Are they climbing? Be damn, they're climbing. I'll just leave them on the wall and hope they rout. There's more holding up. Confident? Okay. They're broken. Good. They're broken. That's good. We got a few units broken already. Probably. And the Kyoto police, no less. Those guys are pretty rough to deal with. Tani Yarikachi are busted. Yeah. This will be a cakewalk. I mean, a lot of times they're going to be bugged like they are right now. There's just so many of them. Yeah, it tends to do that. They're just like giving a ton of orders. That's what causes this. And they end up getting frozen. Oop, they're firing again. Somebody prepared to come up front. C9, 10. God, you can fire. Here they go. More shots. Hey, go ahead. Yeah, aim at these guys. I love that. I just do that. Yeah. I'm in favor of that. I do not care if they get dropped. Waste some of your ammo. That is really good if you get the cannons to aim at somebody else who's not your main army. They're almost done. They're gonna keep going for a bit. In this position, you actually don't really take that heavy of losses because the more they hit your guys, the more space there's gonna be. Crap. You're gonna take some losses. These guys are gonna have to retreat soon, I think. As soon as that wall breaks. Unfortunately for this back group, though, it doesn't really matter. As long as the cards aren't dying. How are you shooting? Oh. Fighting. Let's just keep going. Just gonna pull you back, put you up. And I think they're aiming at these guys, they're just missing. He's doing. Oh, they're trying to go through the door. Nice, infantry. That's what we like to see. Yeah, it's gonna be unfortunate. Yeah, that's what we'll try and do there. Rally. Come on, move you dicks. Hey, sweet, they broke. Back on the wall. Alright. Yeah, I can see how long it took, and I probably would have been better off waiting until they got a little lower. It's finally made it. Oh, you guys stay over here. Slow walking their way over there. Oop, let's get back. We get that. Those are at 173, they're not bad. There. I don't know if they'll notice it's a good place to attack. They might. What can you do? Dude, I don't want to move these guys because they can end up we're still getting hit by a oh yeah, there. Hang on. Yeah, cannons are brutal. The rest of the army does not really have any hope. Just the cannons. That's the main issue. There's just so many of them. They're coming back for like another round. I don't think we'll actually do much. Some of them are already running. Hopefully we don't get stuck with them just bombarding us for a bit. 408. That's always so funny. Alright, gambits. Seemed like it was a cannon. They're already shattered, so they're just kind of climbing and then dying. Or some of them are dying. Who's that? Did they hit the max troops on field? Yeah, I think they did. Probably. Or maybe they're just breaking really easy, so they have like all these extras. There you go, done well. Small movements like that are a bit easier. On the wall. So push over there. There's no need for anything else. He'll nicely fill the hole in the front lines. Okay, here we go. Just kind of draw the timer down now, I think. He's going to keep assaulting for a bit, and then eventually he's going to be incapable of assaulting, and ideally they'll break and the battle will end, but there's a good chance that they'll all break, and then rather than the battle ending, we're just stuck in like forever fight, basically. Are you trying to shoot at us? No, they're playing. These are the last few units. I guess whoever those guys are. Yeah, there really wasn't much fighting there. It was literally just trying to survive the cannon. That was it. That was the fight. Yeah, levies are just good at siege defense. It actually is pretty arguable what's better, them or line, just because line has so much less ammo. And you can see a lot of my dudes did use a lot of their ammo. These were line, they'd be out. But there is some argument for it. I mean, if you look at how much we have, I could easily, if I had line, rotate men off the front. But the only thing that stops me being the lag that we experience. There's quite a bit of lag in the game when it comes to rotating troops up the front. So if I did rotate the front, we'd have that problem. But I think the argument really comes down to probably using, if you're gonna do line, you put line on your frontier provinces. There is no reason at all to put line on your provinces that are like way back. It just does nothing for you. But the benefit to putting line infantry in your frontline provinces is you'd have a constant available supply of line infantry for fights. And line infantry are good. Like baseline infantry are really good. Obviously, the higher the better, and you should see that also with garrisons. Like I would put Republican infantry in my frontline garrisons as well. It's always going to be that your garrisons are the better when you get to Republican infantry are just straight better than levies. There's no way around it. They have more ammo. They do take longer to use it, but it's also I wouldn't put Republican infantry in every city. They're a fair bit more expensive than levies, and you see how much we're struggling with money. So you don't really want to be throwing, and the levies are doing fine. But for frontline cities, the benefit is once again, you'll get good units using the front line, as well as you're able if they siege you out like you tried to do a few times. You can use those levies or the Republican infantry to push them back out. All right, see if we can get these cavalry to do something. Hey, get somebody coming up, maybe. They high breaks like this so often, it's so funny. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen the strategy here. There's not really any threats to it, with the exception of Shogutai. Shogutai are a threat. But aside from Shogutai, this garrison's gonna mop anything up. And this isn't even like the upgrade garrison. This is just like a basic garrison. Not the full upgraded. Frontline garrisons all are high experience because they have military guys in them. Let's get off this wall. Get off. Stop doing that. Let them fly with their general. I want to preserve some of their combat stats because I might need to have them go off and try to attack cannons. So I don't want to put my men's life at risk back here. No idea what they're doing. Which is... I don't know what they're doing, honest to God. No clue. I don't know if they know either. How do the backline balls go? 31? Thank you guys. 159, it's actually really good. Okay. Let's see if I can get him to come up by putting myself on the wall. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna put myself on a lower wall. Got about 10 minutes left. Let's see what's gonna happen. They're moving. Okay, cool. And they're climbing. Back up the wall. Should be able to finish them off pretty easily.
Sir, a unit has fired off all its ammunition.
Which one? You guys, okay.
Their general has fallen.
They break? That one's broken. There we go. I don't remember having my units running ammo so much last time I was playing these rounds. I think it's maybe it's because I'm being attacked so often. I'm gonna delete that, but that is a good way to get artillery pieces, is to capture them. The wooden cannons are actually okay at settlement defense. Right, which was kind of a silly statement. What you do with the wooden cannons is they're used for countering. They're used for countering like artillery. So You guys had built that. Yeah, they had that was a castle, and so that's why they were able to do it, because they had a castle built up. Go in that fortress. That's an enemy. Keep them out. Yeah, the downside is you can't really take geishas like that. Jump here. Yeah, he's screwed. He knows he's screwed. There we go, nice. Make sure these guys come to me. Geisha. They all can, okay. Scout for the army. Delete this cadet school does not help me at all in the future. Alright. Repair that. I'm gonna get that to the Citadel. Fine. Almost feels tempting to do this here, but this would be a +1 happiness, but a -3 happiness. Garrison forces. Yeah, we're getting a lot from that. Suppose we'll. That's bad place for it too. This seems fine. We've got quite a bit built up here. Yeah, go for it. Okay, that was like all my money. We'll keep pushing. He's got that built up. In order to get that, we need silk. Is there any silking there? Over there. We'll have to. Once we take the island, we're gonna kind of do a bit more like directed missions and stuff. Okay. Oh, so he's almost leveled up. This guy brings in a lot of money. Alright. I forgot about you guys. Geisha is so strong in this game. I haven't built a single foreign. I built one foreign guy earlier. I've been just stealing most of mine. Oh, I didn't build more troops. You don't do it every turn. Just put out a little bit more. One goes mad. I'll be here and wait. You move into here. And what do we have here? A foreign veteran. You move into here. And I'll have this take over here as well. Okay. Alright. Pretty easy. Let's go hit that next turn. Oh, sweet. So much money. Definitely be specializing that controller into sacking. That'll be really nice. I'll heal. I should be like this city should stop getting attacked for a little bit, which is good. I'll get the citadel started here. Invasion force. I don't know if they'll take it. Maybe. That, and we'll get all the agents in it, in him. I think it'll take him at least 2 turns to walk over here. Alright, Higo, get that built up. I think it costs 12,000 a pop to get that upgraded. How much does it? I want to try something. Because they're not able to bombard us all the time. So I want to try... we have enough for it. I want to try just repairing everything. Kind of like, basically like a reset. Like they'll have to repair everything. It's not a frontline province. It is a lot of money, but I do think it has the potential to pay back at some point. Just repair you again. Not you. You need to recruit more. Okay, perfect. So that's going to be a huge economic boost, and I think it'll slow him down by a bit. So it's gonna make us a lot of money in the short term. All right. You've already got one. No, you're on your way. Okay. Okay. New routes. Go for it. Bio going here. And okay, that's actually not great. Send a spy down there, we get a chance. I didn't know they should have made that far. Who's that actually? Fukuoka? Well, Fukuoka's about to die, so gonna be alright. Alright, see how this goes. I mean, she could be pretty annoying for a single turn, I guess. Depending on who she manages to grab anybody. She failed. Cool. She probably just, like, distracted the garrison. Yeah, as far as that mass rebuild thing, it definitely has, like, a good chance at, It's got a good chance at paying its money back. Let's see how much it's gonna be. 1,000 more? That's it? Wow. Did not expect that one. Okay. We're gonna be fighting that one. It's not really a good reason to not fight it. Bombardments. You guys want to try hitting the port? You didn't succeed. Nice. You were not able to stop that. You damaged the castle here. I guess I just didn't upgrade the farm, so it just wasn't valuable. It just didn't do anything. I mean, I guess I should have expected that, but. Couple more turns, I'll be able to throw up the mill hospital there. Alright, so we're gonna fight this battle. You know, one thing we should do, this might be make it a bit easier. Can you distract the army? She does some upgrades. Firing troops. One charm, distracting. Okay, that's actually useful. Distracting garrisons. Distracting armies. And chanting enemies. Okay. We'll give you that one. Hand warmer. Okay, let's start with you. What's your odds here? 58. What about you? 66. Send the guy shout. Okay, cool. Such a fun way of doing it. We'll get a comptroller buff upgrade. We'll just stay here for a turn. He's gonna have to attack us. Their guy's just gone. Let's try so we can build some trading ports. Let's upgrade the ports here. Let's try these guys as well. See if we can get it. Why are they just like... Oh, shit, I forgot you were alive. Get out of here. I guess not. Next turn. Easy day. Okay. Should repair the mochi plant here too. And we'll repair you guys. Okay, so that gives me 540. That gives me 360. We're gonna go with the 540. This doesn't really help me out. I'm not recruiting artillery. This doesn't give us any unhappiness either. Raid some farms. Okay. Dang, I didn't realize he's that crazy. Go for it, man. This is actually kind of good for me because it gives me the opportunity to, Oh, I'm going to get that mill hospital soon, this turn. That's going to make the whole front line provinces so much easier. Getting a mill hospital. Fine. Why does this guy just not do anything? Is he just like knew he had no hope? I have no idea why he didn't do anything. Jutsu Hall. Army. You guys train troops. I could stay and replenish, but we're just gonna try to take it. We're gonna try to escape. We'll send the weaker guy, one of these guys out. Look at that dread. I love it. Plus 5 accuracy. Grab the accuracy buff. I'm gonna grab this one because we're gonna be going this, and then probably that, and that. So it'll be 3. 1, 2, 3. This one sounds good, but it's a 10% reload buff. So I don't know. I guess I should look real quick. So what would a 10% reload buff be on like a Levy? Let's take a look at these guys. So his reload skill is 13, so it would be 1. 1. You know, I'm not. I'm good. I'll take the 5 accuracy though. Where's that? I guess the rest of it is kind of pointless. That's really good. Maybe. Well, 5 accuracy is not nothing. Plus 1 morale. Dread's gonna be awesome. We're gonna do the accuracy. I don't generally feel like morale is a serious hindrance, but we have enough. But I do feel like we can't shoot super well, so we can take all the accuracy we can get. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna break my emperor out and send him down here. For you. Trade post. Oh, you still got one more turn? Okay. Clear that. Okay, he's just being a dick. As you'd expect. Once I get the comp controller to 6, by the way, I'm gonna pull him back. Like 6 is really good and all, but it's kind of. I guess like I'm not really building it. I should have built him like that, like he was gonna be pulled to the back line. Because the accuracy doesn't really matter. Well, I guess the 2 we're grabbing are really good. I don't know if the 3rd one would have helped me out. What is the 3rd one? 3rd one would have been. You. So we're gonna grab this one. Yeah. Okay. No, this is fine. Because we already got Dread, and we're gonna grab Scourge. Those 2 will make him a pretty good frontline guy. Go. Loots. You move down here to hold that. You'll join the army. I want the barracks. Barracks can become something else. Alright. Everybody else in the army. Finally. You guys got Citadel now. So they've completely stopped this place. The port look. Stop the port being built. Not stop this port though. So we're kind of learning what's I don't really want to do that. Alright. Now we go back this way. We're going to keep doing that cycle. Oh, you know, that good thing about this having a mill hospital is we can replenish. And there's a lot of ways into here. Like we could walk into here to get the peasant. We could you know, come over here from Tsukushi if we get kind of beat up. We have Hyuga. He's not really. Hyuga's not really getting hit with that. It's basically just Higo. Higo's in kind of a weird spot because they're kind of in a cauldron, so it makes a lot of sense they would get chewed up a lot. That. I'm tempted to try grabbing these two. We'll grab them and let them like upgrade. Gives the enemy something to target. We can always stop if they're not finished. If they don't target them enough. Alright, 10 turns. The military society is actually going to be kind of nice in some ways. Like, for, just love that it's just bombing the shit out of those regions. It's like, alright, good luck with that. Looks like they took the port. Oh no. What am I going to do? Already 8,000. Rebellion. Put you guys right here. We'll wait a turn. Did he leave? I got him? He would. Okay. That way. Alright. Tell that farm to get upgraded. Okay. That the +2 morale is pretty big, and the Star Fort will allow me to build units to have like starting higher values for start while starting. I guess they. Where do they land from? Where are you guys? Hopefully they've rebuilt this province. Okay, yeah, we can pull the daimyo out. Let's join them. Send you up here to join Higo.
Yes, my lord.
Alright. A lot of money that we're making. Oh, it's because of Jugan Rogue. Makes sense. Yeah, Nagasaki's rich. Almost 4,000 in turn from them. Oh. Hopefully you don't die. Okay, cool. You just distract him. Try to take out Nagasaki's port. Yeah, we will eventually get so big that they won't be able to keep bombarding us. Cool. I'd rather have the rebels take it, because the rebels are going to build worse armies. Okay, nice. It's revolted. Let's try to get him to walk around him. Okay. Go around for the second assault. Alright, anything they damaged? Didn't damage anything. A few more guys. We don't really have anything to spend money on. We need to get star forts everywhere. We need 12, 24, 36, 42, or 12, 24, 36, 48, 60,000. So, in 8 turns. I think we can make it. We're making 5k right now, so it's almost 40,000 that time. So I think we got a shot at making it. I just gotta hope they rebuild fast enough so I can burn them down. They've completely rebuilt the Zen. Nice. No. Sorry, it's too late. We're devoted to war. It's too late for that. We want it. We want to sack your shit for money. Yeah, after we take this main island, a lot of the other attacks are going to be very like focused. We're gonna have like a large army, or we're gonna attack like the blacksmith areas, and try to hold them. And we're going to attack the islands up here, islands around us, maybe this big island here, just to gain territory that's we can spread out the bombardment around. Well, that's not great. Try to starve him out of it. Mill hospital. Try to get way up down here. Okay. Construct this one? Oh, Higo, right. Get the mill hospital going. Yeah, that's the downside of somebody else taking it who's not one of my allies. Or not one of the weak guys near me, because they'll do that. That's okay. Alright, 7 turns, we military society. Why are you like this? I wonder if he's gonna no balls me to siege him out. Like, I'll do it. Because the longer I wait, we're kind of, like, the circuit's kind of long. And so if we starve him, then the other ones will be replenished by the time we get through it. So, I'll starve him. I don't care. Invasion Force lands down here. Ooh, you have bombarded this place to death. Holy crap. Okay. Looking good. Let's buff that farm. Yeah. We get a trade port here, which is actually really cool. This can really help. Are you gonna try to... I wonder if he'll try to break him out. I wonder if I should try to take him out. If I try to take him out, he's gonna charge me for sure. I kind of think I'm gonna win. Okay, we'll get it. We'll add over the army. We'll take this guy out before he breaks the siege. Okay. We just win. Cool. I thought I was going to fight that one, but I guess the odds just worked in his favor. Alright. That was like his only hope. Yeah, I don't mind like peace treating people, but they have to be offering me like something. No, I can't be this offer nothing. Ah, crap. Okay, what am I gonna? Well, you know what? You farm. You weren't meant to be. Oh crap! We got you. What are you at? You went the supervising recruitment, military administration. Where's the other supervising recruitment stuff? Is that it? It's just those two, and I guess this. Recruitment plus. Okay, it's these two. Well, that's easy. We would just grab these two, and then on the next rank we would pick up these three. Okay, that's pretty easy. These are good. All right, get you home. Oh, you guys are almost done. Pull U-15 out, and we'll give you these guys to replace the army here. 362 Raiders. All right. I guess they just intend to attack that way. They're just using that as a convenient place to stop off that. You want to try to replace all of our units with better units. Cool. So the only thing we learned is we're not picking that up. Not grabbing that. Grab those two though. That's perfect. Move them over here. Two more. Cool. Higo's got a lot built up here now. Big bump. Oh, check this out this turn. That's it. Yeah, it's kind of bad for him to do this because he will lose troops every turn. It'll be harder and harder for him to fight me. I think he's going to open at somebody to relieve him, but I took that guy out. Let's spy down here, take care of her. Do we have other roles open yet? No, we have Chief of Staff, Commander in Chief. So I guess we're still a ways away from we're still always away from causing realm divide. Turns away from that. We're not really. Doesn't seem we're very close to our goal. What a dick. That's right. Though having his army outside of his place will be funny for me. Can't do anything to them, guys. You can only distract them, which is only going to hurt me for like a turn. Blockaded. Okay. He's running out of time. Leave the army. have -3. Why so little? Daimyo honor, clan development, buildings. I would feel kind of weird if I just left maybe 4 dudes in there. We'll leave 10. That's a much smaller force. Let's go back up here. Nice. I'll send those guys out to replace the garrison over here. Turns that mill hospital's built. So how many units do you guys have? We got 15, 14 here. It feels to me like we're gonna we'd be able to reduce this by a lot too. I think if we did that, that'd be everybody be upgraded, right? Except for you. You're the exception, but that's we'll get to him. Can't really easily get troops over there right now. Could possibly send another Higo, and then once we're ready to take Tsukushi. I don't know how that's supposed to help your ally over here. That's why they didn't want to do it. They knew they'd lose. Okay. Might head back. Actually, we just let's kill them. Those are like basically freebies because we have the mill. We don't have the mill hospital yet, but we'll have the mill hospital, and those are they'll just turn all that into freebies. Scout army. Send a guy ship here to explore. See what's happening. And I'll send the Geisha out of here to Higo. You guys over there. We'll have this army work the way around and to relieve over here. Okay. I'll replace these guys. Hopefully it's not as intense up there. Just burning stuff down again. I mean, they're slowly weakening us again. Who's that? Well, it's Suwano. It's gonna be you who takes that fort this turn. That's not good. I'm gonna just siege him out. That's bad. Should distract them. distract these guys too. Alright. So if we can kill him this turn, looks like he tries to fight us. If not, we're going to have to do some pretty tricky stuff. Alright. Let's go ahead and make sure everything looks good down here. It's all looking great. A lot of it's burned down, but that's we're gonna have a problem. Expect that. Yeah, I'll probably stop building troops here once we get these guys replaced and we get second field army out. Because there's a lot I could do from the field army. I could use to slowly expand. Quite a bit I could do. Probably would sit in near Higo, and I don't really need a big army. I mean, even just like 10 units with the mill hospital would actually be pretty intense for me to deal with. So, might actually stop soon. Really don't need you. You can train these guys. There's just not, because I guess like I don't. Well, I could have two armies following each other. That would probably make them a bit more effective. So my hope here is he attacks that army. Can't guarantee he's going to do it, but... He's moved a second army into the area. I was hoping he wouldn't be able to help, but he is, which is fine. I think we have a good shot here. 1-star general. These sharpshooters are a bit difficult. My infantry should do well. The Imperial infantry is a bit dangerous, but I think he's got most of them. Just Levy. He's got cannon, which isn't really a threat. We should be able to beat him just by out shooting him. I wish there was a blacksmith I could use nearby for accuracy buffs rather than melee buffs. But what would that be? I could get a max plus 35 accuracy, right? So, but that would be pretty good on the Levy infantry, and then they would also gain a lot of XP from leveling, so they would still be like moderate fighters. But they'd be a lot better for like shooting fights if I'm trying to get into. We'd probably still have melee armies. We would just have like one melee army and one accuracy army. Okay. It's gone over here. Oh, right, on side to side. Coastline. Okay. Nowhere's really better than other places. Scoot you back a bit. Do a double line. Standard double line fight. Okay. Guard mode and everybody. Alright, see what happens. The lines are so big that they'll be kind of hard to like flank. Yeah, sharpshooters will be a bit annoying. He's got a lot of them. Well, it kind of depends on where they're at. Like, the problem is my flanking forces are just bigger than his. Wait, where's the reinforcements coming from? Okay, now behind me, good. Probably coming from like over here. It would be bad if he tried to engage me from the side. He might. Yeah, he's going to. Okay. Focus back a bit. He's over here. Should be able to drop those two. They're just levies. Just coming in from the front. And from the side. So you try to drop these guys. Now. It's got a lot of guys.
Good news, sir. The enemy general is dead.
They're breaking. Oh, because their general broke. They're all gonna start breaking. Okay. This guy's gonna drop soon. Okay, that's better. Come shoot for a bit.
Sir, your general is under attack.
Taking some pretty decent casualties. Alright, so press. We come back down inside. Looks like they're really committing to fighting on the side. I'm gonna pull you off. Force the side. There's the guard, good. Those sharpshooters are not very confident. Jesus Christ. The general? As their main general, why the fuck would they do that? Okay. Helps me out quite a bit. Yeah, they're gonna break. about that. Fuck. Flanking forces. Take them out. Central attack isn't working very well for them. Starting to see some break. Yeah, they're breaking. Wonder why they're breaking so quickly. I mean, I guess they're not really like optimally set up. Since you're around to help shoot these guys. Go ahead and broke in the flank yet. Yeah, I was gonna lose somebody. That side. He's still alive though. It's one of the benefits, like having super high morale is useful in a fight to the death, but they break at a certain number, and that causes them to, there we go. Easy victory. Somewhat easy victory. There we go. Means I should probably be able to take the settlement. Get those extra units. Extra money. I mean, they had pretty high morale too for only losing, you know, only running at 22 men left. That's a barely survivable number. He still got so many. What the fuck? Thought they were gonna do better than that. This Okuda, Fukuoka. I thought they were the same for a second. Oh, shit. Thought they were gonna break easier. Continue the attack. You'll hold dying. We're gonna die in 3 turns. We'll be taking ridiculous. Pushing. Okay. Here's to get in here. Cool. We lost 2, that's fine. Oh. Definitely gonna have to get these guys back to my to my pit place to heal up a bit. Then no hospital built? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's repair some of this. We're a lot closer to that number. Yeah, next turn. Pretty close to drop this guy too. We need to distract this guy. Distracting army is great. Enchanting. Well, This will distract armies too. Cool. Just make sure he doesn't land after I take the settlement. Alright. No hospitals are made. So they're just gonna bomb that if we try to get it set up. We could probably cancel a bunch of this stuff we try to build. We keep burning down. The next turn. That would probably be like enough to build a lot of these. And we're at 56, and we needed just 12,000 to 3. We got 5. We're at 56, and we needed 60. So that's pretty good. Who the fuck were you even? Just somebody on the side of the map? Like, who is this? That's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Can't hold it. It is what it is. Okay. That sucked. Quite the army. I think it's okay. It does suck temporarily, but we're gonna use those guys, and we're gonna send up some reinforcements to help. Make sure we don't freeze to death. That sucks. Sorry, that's my capital next. Okay. And we'll send out, I don't know, 4 of you guys to help out too. Okay, sham both armies. As well as a military guy now. This should be too much for him to come out at all to fight. Alright. I'll upgrade that guy later. For now, we can do that. Get that. Put everybody else in here. Let them regenerate. And sometimes that happens, you know. Sometimes you get bamboozled. Okay. It's over there. Send you. I don't know. Just send back this way. Actually, let's stay here. Keep scouting ahead of the army. Get there in time.
Sorry, sir, but we cannot.
Send you out them. I think they'll give me better speed. He's gonna get there in 2 turns. So okay. against Star Forts everywhere is going to be amazing. They're all going to be so well defended. And that kind of also means that I'm about ready to expand. We gotta retake Hyuga, but yeah, it puts me at about ready to expand. Blockaded. Tsukushi. Fire. Oh, Tsukushi. That's somebody else's problem, I guess. I'm just gonna kill you for a few turns. For the XP. Might as well. And finish Higo. So Higo, Starport. Doesn't get there, doesn't do this turn, he's gonna have some problems. Okay. I'm kinda hoping he doesn't strike me, because that'd be rough. But I don't know. It's probably fine either way. Luckily, keep good sized garrison. That's always the advantage of doing that. Is something goes wrong, we can form a rapid response force. He's going to get there. All right. Trade out some of his guys. We're going to replenish them with these guys. Good use of them. This is definitely better than deleting them. That's what we would have done. Alright, grab the other ones. Get back these guys full healed. Take another batch. Dump you guys in there. There we go. Bring all these crappy bronze units. Alright. You can have them back. Take your last couple. And we'll punish them. Alright, you can have those guys back.
Yes, my lord. Ready for orders. Your orders, my lord.
Send you back up.
Ready for orders. Yes, my lord.
Okay. I wonder what that puts the odds at now. There we go. What's gonna be really great about this? Look at that loot money. Look at that loot money. A free 21k. It might be my own province, but you know, it's gonna be good, alright? They're gonna get a little mad, you know. But hey, what can you expect? It was free money. Actually, they'll be cool with it next time. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be cool with it. Okay.
My sword for you.
Alright.
At your command.
rebel next turn. After that, that'll be the after they rebel, that'll be the last time I'll stay there. We'll hit Hiuga next. I think we're gonna get prepared also to take Bungo. That's it. That's the last place we need a troops at. Are all set. All of our units have been upgraded except for Nagasaki. So we'll go next. I don't care for that. Gotten this. It's not bad. 20%. It's not a bad idea to pick up. Gives us a little buff on our ninjas. Go for. We don't really need honor. Yeah, that's a 12 turn, and that's an 8. So of all things we can invest in, that's a really good one. Really short term, really not that expensive. Okay. I am happy that they repaired everything in that one turn they took it. And it, damaged it. And now we upgraded everything. Yeah, I think that place as well. We don't need more than 10. We're going to drop 15 in. 2 invasion forces. Same one. It's pretty dangerous. How many we got total? Cannons.
Ready for orders.
Take everything we can, which should be 6, I think. 2 more. Should be good enough.
Yes, my
You guys down here to the
as you
left.
command. At your command. Your orders, my
No one's close enough. Cancel all the buildings here. Hopefully we don't lose it. If we do, once again it'll be a big eco boom as we retake it. This one sucked because it came out of nowhere and we weren't able to cancel. But this one we've already canceled, so we can redo it.
Yes, my lord. I wish, my lord.
Probably you guys know.
At your command. My sword for you, my
You can
lord.
get there in one turn.
My
You
sword
get it
for
too.
you.
Okay. Kill you again.
Yes, my lord. As you wish, my lord. Very well.
There we go. Might as well get the free XP, right? And we get to hit another 3k per turn while we're sitting here. Not doing anything to help out. Alright. Star Force would be really nice. Oh, nice with the farm soon. Alright. And that's her. We have a chance. The only reason we have any chance at all is because the reinforcing is the puppet cannons. We have a chance here, though. Quite the fight. If we, oh yeah, look at that. Look how built it is. We have a pretty good chance here. Defend the front of the fort. I guess put my gunmen across it. The bottom, I could put some militia. I gotta be careful because they're more on will break. We don't have any general here. So, we'll do the best we can. It's gonna be a bit hard. There's no way around that. It's just gonna be hard. And we could lose, but the worst case scenario in a loss is not that bad. It would just be a any loss would just be like basically money for us at the end of it. Like never attack from here. Alright. On the bottom, we got 3 garrisons. Nice. Go down here. You guys go here. Try spreading garrisons out a bit. He's got a lot of cannons, but it kind of sucks that they're like not very good, but they're gonna be used to smack all those guys. Alright. I actually think we're better off like doing something like this, because it's more likely to dragging people. There's cannons over there. Spear Levy. Light infantry. Some sharpshooters there, which aren't going to be able to do too much. Where are the reinforcements coming from? Wherever they are is going to be where the fight's going to be clustered at. Over here. That's why the Ariki are right there. They ran through. Yep, there they are. Okay. Where you at? Right there? Getting off. Over there. And put you up on the wall. Okay. They've already taken so many out. It's so funny. Still got all of them. We still have most of them. Where are they aiming at? I have no idea what they're shooting at. They're just shooting the ground over here. Are they trying for the gate? I have no idea. If we try aiming for this, they're just not close enough. Yeah, they'll lose a pretty amount of troops and they'll be really tired from climbing and stuff. Matchlock. Shadow Police. If they had Shogatai, I would have no hope. If they had Shogatai, I would just die. I would have none. No hope at all. Still climbing. kind of curious about doing like a double front here, like that. But there's not a really good reason to do that. Stop the sharpshooters. Just get way back. You guys fine climbing? Nope. Okay. They can take the time they want. I don't mind. Those are spear levies. They should break, I think, for they even climb. Save it, yeah, those guys are a bit dangerous. Yeah, we see the cat's dropping. Alright, they're dropping them. They're getting them out. How long is that one dude gonna take them out for? Oh! Dude got hit with the flag. I don't know what they're doing over there. They glitch out. That's on. I'm not gonna be able to do anything about it. I don't want to. I don't care. Like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Go out there and suicide kill my garrisons? I don't have any extra troops right now to throw at that. Might have to throw you on this wall. Feel like they're gonna drop pretty quick. Okay. Right now. So they're climbing a bit. As soon as they take any couches, that they're able to get our guy up. See if we took any casualties. We did. Alright, go for it. Alright. Surprised not more than broken yet, but that's fine. They will. They gone? They're gone. Take that. They're gonna do really well on that side. Oh, right, they're gonna try to go inside the city. Cool. Position. Yeah, you know, I don't think they're gonna do well. The only their saber cavalry were standing a chance on this wall climb, and we're just able to also like just nail them over here with these guys. I'm gonna pull you off. We can re-add you. I'm shooting that. I'll check some shooting on that. Some of you guys playing around, I think, should drop quite a bit. You'll start a pretty good sized route. Yeah, try to stop them all. Oh, it's the arrows that are dropping them. That makes sense. They're all broken. Right there. Where'd she go? Did? Yeah, should be good. We'll stop most of them. I think he's gonna get stopped. Somebody.
Sir, I fear your general is in mortal peril, sir.
You know, I don't agree. I think he's fine. Yeah, so this one nice about this 4 is he's just gonna get butchered, man. What is he gonna do? And then they get past me, like to my general. That's all of them. We should tell the tower to not shoot. It's killing my guy slowly. Alright. I think we're gonna be fine because they're just glitched out. It's not worth me trying to stop that because I don't want to. It would be worth it. Okay. We'll try to excite him, but we'll see what happens here. You guys over here. Nice, but they should have a general that's coming up here, right? Damn, I got 500 kills. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, while we're doing that, we'll reposition everybody over here. Put you right here. Perfect. Where you guys? 46 guys over here. Over here. And go 170. Can go over here. We'll put the general over here. Open it set up. There. Alright, the general over here. She has to get over there. Okay. switch of it. There we go. Cool. So now up top we'll put a couple layers of dudes to shoot. Right there. Butcher there. Okay. Let's see if we can get the fight us now. You might just stand there and let us shoot at him, but I don't think so. Alright, well, there isn't really any way for me to not cheat my way out of this, because, like, what am I supposed to... I come down here, I can't possibly have my one guy fight them all. And he's just going to send, like, 3 dudes to deal with me. It's like, I'll just kill them. So I'm not fully sure what the less cheeky way here to do things are. Do I just drag them up here 3 at a time and slaughter them? I don't know. I think the answer is to stop. Like if we want to make this as fair as possible. There's nothing I can do. I can't go down there because if I do, I'll be murdered. And if I try to go down there to contest, you know, they're right there. Like, they're gonna shoot me as soon as they get down there. So, and if I send them down there, they might just come at me like 3 at a time, and I would just be for free killing them, you know? So, I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be fair for me to do that. I'm not willing to reset the battle. So, it is what it is, right? The battle's gonna be over. We'll win because they'll have glitched, and there's nothing I can do to help them not glitch. We already tried, and we saw that worked. So, I gave it a good shot, you know. Nobody can say I didn't try to fix them, but they're just... So you can't fix everybody. I do want the fight. Like, I want to run down there and get them to fight me, but... Yeah, it would just be kind of cheap. So... But, I mean, the alternative is me waiting for 20 minutes. Okay. Well... Fuck it. Go down here and kill them. I'm not gonna wait 20 minutes to do nothing. Oh, you know, I could always stop the recording. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We gotta wait 20 minutes. I'm gonna stop the recording here, and we'll do another one at the end of the fight.